The TDB team has its act perfectly together. It's the 9th year.
The next year, which is the 10th one, you might reach 100 countries, yeah.
For every year in TDB, we are getting real-time problems as a design problem.
I'm particularly excited about the fact that this competition is growing in scale each year. Putting yourself out there to see how things stand in relation to people from other backgrounds, other nationalities.
You all are addressing such a serious matter with students.
Presenting a future that isn't yet there. And how you do that is very important, and is the difference between architects who are successful in that sense versus very creative designers.
Stumbling upon these 10 columns and thinking of this as a potential project for students to be engaged with heritage.
Everyone is working in the same design, but we were seeing the different kind of approaches out here. So that's definitely a great takeaway from here.
Some people made what could have been called finished products. Some people kept it open-ended.
Madurai, that street, those 10 columns can be dealt with constructively by somebody elsewhere.
People get confused whether it is an urban insert or whether we should focus on dwellings or housing projects. So you should know how to control that. So you should not only focusing on the designing that street and appreciating columns, you should be also looking at the dwellings and housing.
The commentary from the jury was always geared towards, did you communicate what your idea was about well?
What power does it have to make a shift, make a change in that locale? How did they address that, the idea of the old and the new? Because that's always this little jugalbandi, you know. How do you work with heritage?
We maintain the culture. We want to preserve that spirit of culture into our design. So we don't want to disturb that city's culture.
I incorporated an idea which can be implemented in other parts of Madurai or even other parts of Tamil Nadu. So that was like a proud moment for me. Like
A set of ideas that will add value.
And I felt that the students were not only challenging the sort of status quo, but they were being quite brave and adventurous with the interventions that they came up with.
The majority came through, most of them. I mean, after all, they were shortlisted from 265.
So I think on that level, I congratulate the students for their ambition. Having said that, I think I find pleasantly surprised by the quality of the work. Great architects are fantastic storytellers.
I would urge schools to urge their students to participate in this competition each year.
And I wish the drawing board all the best, especially for the 10th anniversary and obviously beyond.